All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it for game 2 of this doubleheader. Quick 3-minute warm-up. Get everybody's legs going again. Pucks are being picked up, and teams are over at their benches getting ready for the first period. Shaw coming into this one, picking up game 1 earlier this evening over Janesville. Number 69, Hill, will head back down to net for Shaw. And number 97, Zen Janik, will head to net for Janesville. Both teams head out. Hill down at his net, Janik down at his. We're at center ice. And off the draw. Shaw work it down in the Janesville zone. Far side faceoff dot shot into the breadbasket. And Janik will take that one and hang on to it, and we'll get a face-off upcoming Janesville defensive zone. Back to the top of the circle. Works it down into the slot over there here near side and batted over to the boards here near side. Shaw pick it up, send it over far side top of the zone and sent down below the goal line. Far side corner it is. Shaw with possession. Face off dot into the slot. Shot off a Janesville stick down below the goal line. Far side it goes. Up the far side boards. Chipped up and out of the zone. Shaw pick it up out at center ice. They'll regroup just inside their zone, and now they'll double down around the back of their net. Over here to the near side, they'll switch around and head back up. Far side, lost an edge down there. Janesville down on the near side corner, picks it up, tries to get a centering pass. Shaw able to get a stick on it, top of the circle there near side, sent out rink wide, far side, cross center ice. Shaw works down into the Janesville zone, top of the circle, far side, shot, and Janik will get that one as well. And another face-off upcoming Janesville defensive zone. Off the draw, high and off the shoulders of Janik, and down into the near side corner it goes. Along the near side boards. Shaw picks it up, tries to work it down into the slot. Janesville gets a stick on it, works it up and out. Cross center ice into the Shaw zone, far side, top of the circle. Up on net, off the stick, around the back of the net here to the near side. Janesville with it. Centering pass, tipped out front, now sent back to the near side boards. Shaw try to work it up and out. Janesville able to grab a hold of it, send it back down deep below the goal line near side. Shaw working around the back of their net to the far side corner. Janesville ties it up along the far side corner. Hung up underneath the body of Shaw over there on the far side. As they try to work it up the boards, Janesville gets a stick on it. At the blue line, bouncing around, Shaw is able to bring it out. They'll work it out across center ice into the Janesville zone. And they'll go below the Janesville net. Janesville send it over here near side corner. Wrap it back around, far side corner. They'll work it up that far side boards. Cross center ice, had a man out there at the red line. Shaw was able to get a stick on it. And they work it back into the Janesville zone down below the goal line, and Janesville pick it up, bring it over here. Or wrap it back up far side, I apologize, and they'll pick it up. Bring it back over here near side corner. Shaw will get down there. They'll work it below the goal line. Center pass out front, shot off the leg pads. Janik and down back behind the net it is. Shaw with it. Near side, Janesville chips it up along the near side boards. They'll pick it up top of the circle and send it out of the zone. Cross center ice. Janesville lost the handle going over. And Shaw will pick it up. They're going to gain entry back into the high slot. They'll move over here near side. Shot. And off the blocker. Janik sent back out. Centering pass not able to get there off the skates of Janesville. And over here top of the circle near side. And it'll come all the way down. And we'll have an icing as Janik saw a couple of quick shots down there as a Shaw got a quick turnaround and coming up big there for the Jayhawks, and we'll have a face-off now off that icing in the defensive zone for Janesville. At the face-off, out across the top of the circle. Shaw sends it back in below the goal line near side. Janesville lost the handle, trying to work it around far side. Shaw picks it up. Janesville poke checks it out, top of the zone. Shaw, shot. Save reflected out there over to the far side corner. Back out to point for Shaw. Shot sticked over to the near side corner. Shaw pick it up over here. Janesville gets a stick on it. Along the near side boards, ties it up. Shaw holds it at the blue line. Top of the zone. Janesville able to chip it up and out across center ice. It goes down on Hill. He'll put a stick on it, work it out off the far side, or the near side, and Shaw wrap it around the net. Off the far side boards into the Janesville zone. Top of the circle, cuts towards the high slot. Shot wide of the net here to the near side. Near side corner, below the goal line it is. Janesville wrapping around to the far side. At the point, far side, Shaw, shot. Wide of the net, over here near side, shot, and they catch it back door, top corner, as it came squirting out here in front of the net.
'87 from 35 and 76.
'97-35. Rex. I'm going to go with Rex before I mess that one up with the goal for Shaw. Up along the far side boards, down into the Janesville zone, and we have an icing. Dominic Oliva with an assist, and I apologize, 97-76. There was one more in there. I do apologize, I missed it. A lot of numbers late in the evening. Bear with me. Offensive zone, face-off for Janesville, far side dot, along the far side boards. They'll drop it below the goal line. Work it over here near side. Along the near side boards, Janesville down deep below the goal line. Bouncing around behind the net it goes and into the far side corner. Back over here near side, comes out high in the zone. Janesville will get a stick on it, hold it down. Shaw pick it up there along the near side boards. Janesville will get a stick on it and tie it up, keep it deep. Around the back of the net to the far side. Shaw trying to work up through the top of the circle there, far side. They get a handle on it and they work it out. Center ice it is. And Janesville pick it up just inside their zone and send it back up across center ice. Shaw, center ice, works it back into the Janesville zone, top of the circle, far side. Janesville able to get a poke check, tie it up. And they'll work it up along the far side boards. Out of the zone it comes, and Shaw gained possession just inside their zone along the far side. Send it rink wide here near side. Back over to the far side, not able to handle that one, and they'll have to regroup again back down here their zone. Lost the handle. Janesville putting on the pressure, able to clear it across center ice now, and Shaw will chip it up and into the Janesville zone. Far side corner it is. Around the back of the Janesville net here on the far side boards. Janesville picks it up. They're going to work it down around the back of their net now. On the far side, off a skate. Shaw able to hold it at the blue line and send it back deep. Around the back of the Janesville net, Janesville sends it up the near side boards. Shaw point. Ties it up. Janesville tries to work it out. Shaw sends it back down front of the net. All alone. Shaw's got a man down there. Backhand sticked. And over here into the near side corner. Janesville down there around the back of their net now. Up the far side boards. Out here across center ice, they'll send that one bouncing in just wide of the net on the far side. Shaw will work it off the boards. Out of the zone, center ice it is, and Janesville regroup out here as they work it over here near side. Shaw picks it up. They'll regain entry into the Janesville zone, top of the circle, near side. Shot high and over the net, and into the far side corner it goes. Along the far side board, Shaw will chip it down towards the net. Janesville pick it up in front, working around the back. Out in the middle of their zone, top of the circles, and out center ice. Shaw got a stick on it, trying to work it back in. Center ice, they'll dump it in on net. Just wide on the near side here. James will pick it up, working around the back. Over on the far side off the boards. And Shaw Point will hold it, send it back in around the back of the net. Near side corner, James will try to chip it up and out. Shaw Point, yes, out it comes. They'll have to regroup before they go in. And there it is, just inside the zone. Top of the circle, send it over far side. In the slot, back here, back door. Makes a move, shot, saved by Janik. And Janesville tries to clear it there as it bounces around top of the circle near side. And Zen coming up big as they were playing a little game of pass in front of him. And he was able to get it out. Janesville clears the zone, down across the blue line here near side. Into the Shaw zone. Shaw will take it around the back of their net to the far side. Up the far side boards. Out of the zone. Janesville picks up possession out at center ice. Work it back in their zone, and we have a penalty coming up on Janesville. No, on Black, I'm sorry.
76 Black. Minor interference.
'76, Dominic Oliva for interference. And Janesville will go on the power play here for 2 minutes. 7:52 to go in the period. Shaw with a 1-goal lead. Down in the far side corner. Janesville working it around. Centering pass out front. Shaw picks it up. Face off dot far side. Top of the circle now. They'll work it out. Got a head man across center ice. Foot race to the puck. And down into the corner. Janesville's able to push it. Far side corner it is. Janesville pick it up now. They'll work it around the back of their net. Over here to the near side. Top of the zone. Shaw able to hold along the near side boards. They'll work it down. Shot goes wide over into the far side corner. Janesville will get there, work it up off the boards. Out of the zone it comes. Able to pick up an errant pass out in center ice. Janesville work in. Face off dot near side down below the goal line. Janesville behind the net. Up the far side. Out to point far side. At the circle. Shot bouncing around behind the net it goes. Janesville on the near side. Centering pass not able to get there. Shaw chipped it over here to the near side boards, and we'll have an icing upcoming. Off the draw, down in the far or near side corner. It'll go down below the goal line. Shaw with it down there in the corner. Janesville ties it up. Just under a minute to go in the power play. Janesville will work it out. Top of the circle here near side. Shot goes up on net off the post. Over to the far side boards. As Janesville tried to chip it as it went in there. Janesville able to hold the zone. Cuts over here into the slot. Janesville has a stick on it. Top of the circle here near side. At the point. Shot into the breadbasket and held by Hill, and we'll get a face-off upcoming in the Janesville offensive zone. 34 seconds to go here in the power play for Janesville. Near side dot it is. Off the draw along the near side boards. Janesville point steps up off the boards down into the corner. They'll send it out here in the high slot. Janesville trying to get a shot. There it is wide of the net. Near side around the back of the net there into the far side corner. Janesville with possession. They'll work it back to the point there far side. Over here near side. Picks it up trying to get a shot. Tipped. Out front still loose. Shot and they get the goal. Janesville picks up and puts a tie on the board. From 27. Okay. Drew King with the goal, 29 Chase Rice, and Dylan Lytle, I believe also on that assist. Drew King with the goal. 1-1, 6:03 left in the first. Draw goes down into the Shaw zone along the near side. They'll work it up and out across center ice and down into the Janesville zone. Down below the goal line, near side it goes. Janesville working around the back of the net to the far side. Far side boards, bouncing around top of the circle there. Shaw gets a stick on it. Hung up on some skates out there by the slot. Down below the goal line, far side it goes. Shaw gets there first, works it back along the far side corner. And tied up there along the boards, comes out here top of the circle. Shaw works it down into the slot. Shot wide of the net in the far side, or the near side, and into the near side corner it comes. Tied up along the near side boards. Works its way out here near the face-off dot. James will pick it up, work it through the high slot, and out on the far side, along the far side boards. James works it down into the Shaw zone, holds it in the zone there high along the far side boards. Shaw pick it up off the boards. They'll work it over here near side out of the zone and across center ice. They gain entry in the Janesville zone, top of the circle here near side. Makes a move back towards the boards. Centering pass. Janesville gets a stick on it, works it over there by the faceoff dot far side. Shaw got a stick on it there in the high slot, shot off a Janesville defenseman. Shot goes wide of the net here near side and works its way over to the far side boards. Tied up over there, Shaw able to work it down towards the front of the net. Janesville chips it back from the point, far side. Shot, save, rebound out front. And Zen will come flying out and get the glove on it and hang on to it. And we'll get a defensive zone face-off upcoming. Four and a half minutes to go here in the first, all tied at 1. Off the draw, far side dot comes out to point for Shaw. They'll work it up the far side boards. Janesville there trying to chip it back out. They do, clear the zone. Shaw will have to regroup. They catch it back at their blue line. They'll work it up here, and we'll have an icing as they miss the pass. And we'll head down for a Janesville offensive zone faceoff. Far side dot. Off the draw, comes towards the slot. Janesville able to chip it over here to the near side and down into the near side corner. Round the back of the net, Janesville has a centering pass out front. Still loose, still bouncing around in the slot. Shaw will get a stick on it. They'll work it out over here along the near side. Janesville able to get a stick on it, bouncing around in the zone. It stays. Down in the near side corner it is. Centering pass out front. Not able to get there. Shaw tied it up and keeps it along the near side corner. Now it'll go bouncing through the crease over there to the far side face-off dot along the far side boards and out. Janesville regroup back in their zone, far side, and they'll send it across over here near side. Across center ice into the Shaw zone it goes. Shaw work it up across center ice into the Janesville zone. Send it down into the near side corner. They'll get there first, try to get a centering pass. Janesville picks it up, works it back over here to the near side boards. Shot from the near side boards off a skate and goes down below the goal line here near side. Janesville works it over to the far side. Along the far side, worked it up and out, moves it towards the middle of the ice and over here into the near side. Gained entry into the Shaw zone. Shaw picked it up. Janesville with the steal. Out front shot, sliding around in the back of the crease. Shaw able to clear it over to the far side corner. Janesville got the steal in the middle of the Shaw zone. Behind the net it is. Up here along the near side boards, it'll come out of the zone. Janesville pick it up at center ice. And they'll chip it back down into the Shaw zone below the goal line and behind the net. Shaw work it up the far side. Out of the zone it'll come, cross center ice. And we'll have an icing upcoming back down in the Janesville offensive zone. Janesville got a little bit of a energy kick there at the break between games. They look like they got a little extra in their step right at the moment. Centering pass goes towards the slot. Shaw pick it up, working around the back of the net here, near side. Janesville holds it, tries to work it up on net. Shaw was there. Shaw working back across center ice. They'll gain entry, top of the circle, far side. Down around below the goal line. Centering pass from the far side, not able to get there. Over here near side, top of the circle, shot on net, sticked into the near side corner. Down below the goal line there on the near side. Shaw trying to work it around the back of the net to the far side. There they are in the corner. Off a stick as they try to get a centering pass, chipped out of the zone, and Shaw pick it up at center ice, try to regroup. Janesville putting on the pressure. Off the far side boards, Janesville got a stick on it, and Shaw pick it up and send it into the zone. Janesville at the far side faceoff dot, sends it over here near side. They'll work it up and out. Cross center ice, they'll work it rink wide. Gain entry over there on the far side, down below the goal line now, as they work over here to the near side. Along the near side boards. From point, shot goes up in the slot, bouncing around in front. Hill got a glove on it and able to hold it. And we'll get a face-off upcoming. Minute 42 to go here in the first. 1-1 is our game. 11-6 shots on goal, favor of Shaw. Near side dot. Back here to the high slot. Janesville able to keep it in, top of the circle here near side. Janesville centering pass, not able to make it, off some skates and held up at the dot. And they'll Shaw work it up and out across center ice into the Janesville zone. They go near side. Poke check, ties it up high in the zone. Shaw sends it down deep. Janesville able to get a stick on it at the face-off dot far near side, works it out of the zone and along the near side boards here at center ice. And we'll have a penalty upcoming. There it is, and we got a trip on Janesville. Joa Matul will head to the box, and Janesville will be on the penalty kill for the next 2 minutes. Off the draw, back here to the point, near side. Shaw trying to work it back off the boards, top of the circle. Janesville able to get a stick on it. They'll clear the zone and out at center ice. Shaw will try to regroup. Janesville there at the face-off dot near side. Shaw gains entry. Top of the circle. Face-off dot near side. Shot off the glove of Janik and down below the goal line and over to the far side corner it goes along the boards over there. Shaw will drop it below, send it back down below, and it'll come over here to the near side. Janesville will get a stick on it. Trying to work it up and out. Shaw able to hold it. Along the near side boards. Back down into the Janesville zone they go. Face-off dot near side. Centering pass out front off a stick of Janesville. And the puck will come out here to the blue line, able to hold it. Shot, tip, goes down off the leg pads of Janik and into the far side corner. Shaw with it over there. Centering pass into the slot. Off a stick of Janesville, down around the back of the net. Shaw with it now on the near side. Top of the circle near side. Cuts towards the high slot. Poke check by Janesville, ties it up. Shaw gets it, sends it over far side. Trying to work it down into the slot. Janesville able to tip it wide of the net, down below the goal line, far side. Now kicked here to the near side. Shaw with it over here. Shaw, centering pass out in the slot. Shot wide of the net. Far side, and there it is, the buzzer, and the end of the first period here on Blue Line Basics. We're a tied game, 1-1, with 50 seconds left on the clock for the penalty kill when we come back. As intermission finishes up, we'll start the second period here. As both teams head out, Hill down to his net now. He'll be to my left. And Zen will head down to his net, and he'll be to my right. Both teams out at center ice. 1-1 game. Janesville will be down a man for the next 50 seconds. And we'll get the second period started here. There's the drop. And over here to the near side, Shaw will pick it up. Work it over rink wide, far side, back to the slot and over far side again. They'll work it up out of their zone, cross center ice. They'll dump it down in on Janik, and he'll stick it over there into the far side corner. Tied up below the goal line on the far side. Shaw will come out with it. James will poke it back down into the corner. Shaw with it down there now, below the goal line. Up off the boards, over there to the point, far side. They'll take it back down in the corner again. Shaw below the goal line. Janesville putting on the pressure. Centering pass out front. Janesville got a stick on it. Shaw, nope, able to get a poke check as Janesville and send it over the far side boards. Down below the goal line, far side. Janesville works it around the boards there, far side, trying to chip it out. Shaw able to hold it. Top of the circle it is, far side. Send it back down deep below the net, below the goal line, and around the net it goes here to the near side corner. Janesville picks it up, and Shaw able to dump it back down. We're all clear, 5 aside. Janesville around the back of their net to the far side. Janesville sends it back over here to the near side corner. Chipped up here at the top of the circle near side. Janesville able to chip it up and out of the zone along the near side boards it is. Cross center ice just into the Shaw zone. Able to poke check it, hold it up. It's in the slot now over to the far side boards. Janesville send it below the goal line now over here to the near side it is. Near side corner. Top of the circle, Shaw picks it up. They'll send it out here with a headman pass. Work it back along the near side boards. Cut towards the slot. Shot. Gloved. Bounces out. Still loose out front. And below the goal line it goes on the far side. And they'll send it over here to the near side. Janesville get a stick on it. They'll work it up off the boards. Cross center ice. No icing. Shaw will get there first as Janesville's putting on the pressure. Around the back of the net. Shaw sends it up far side boards. No icing. Waved off. Janesville will pick it up down in their far side corner as the puck went all the way around the rink. Top of the zone, Janesville clear it. Center ice, Shaw pick up possession. They'll gain entry. They got a 3-on-1 shot wide of the net to the near side and down below the goal line. Shaw has possession. They'll work over there to the far side, centering pass out front. Stick goes back down by Janik. Got the save around below the goal line and behind the net over here to the near side. Shaw, centering pass out front. Janesville got a stick on it, not able to get a clean shot at Shaw. And Janesville able to clear the zone. No icing, waved off. And Shaw will pick it up. Round the back of their net on the far side boards. Janesville gets a stick, ties it up along the boards. High in the zone. Now Shaw will get possession of it. They'll drop back down along the far side boards. Janesville able to tie it up for a moment. Shaw able to kick it out. Janesville send it back in. Near side corner. Round the back of the net to the far side. Shaw with it, far side corner. Working it up the far side board. Shaw will come out. Clear their zone across center ice they go. They gain entry. Far side, top of the circle. Centering pass over here to the near side, not able to get a stick on it. And into the corner it goes. Round the back of the net. Shaw trying to work it to that far side. Janesville ties it up around the back of the net. Now here to the near side. Janesville tries to work it up and out. Top of the circle near side. Out along the far side. Just outside it came, and Shaw got it just back inside. Shaw's offsides. Janesville works it out on that far side. Out of the zone it comes. Shaw gain possession and need to regroup. Just inside their zone, they work it back out. Center ice it is. They send it over here near side. Shaw works it up through the high slot. Shot goes up on net. Off Janik and out front, and Janesville able to clear it back out off the far side boards. Center ice. Shaw pick it up just inside their zone. They'll send it back over far side. Work it up. Top of the circle, far side, looking to get a shot. Blocker down, goes over there into the far side corner. Janesville from the far side board sends it down through center ice. And Hill doesn't need to play that one, and we'll have an icing and a face-off upcoming down here in the Janesville defensive zone. Off the draw, back to point, far side. They'll work it up the far side boards. Down around the back of the net. Over here near side. Janesville picks it up there, face off that near side. It'll slide out of the zone. Shaw will pick up possession there at center ice. They'll work it back in here near side. It'll go down below the goal line. Near side, Janesville net. Round the back over there to the far side. Shaw with possession. Far side corner works it back to the point. From the point, shot. Up on Janik and down around the back of the goal it goes. Centering pass out front. In the slot it is. Backhand shot up and into the hands of a Janesville player, and he'll bat it down, take it out of the zone along the far side, dump it into the Shaw zone. Around the back of the net, behind Hill it is. Shaw pick it up there. Janesville ties it up. Down there near side, looking for the centering pass. Not able to get there. Shaw got a stick on it, and it went far side. Shaw exits out here with the long pass to the near side. They gain entry right up into the slot, off the leg pads of the defense as they try to put a shot on net. Down into the far side corner, Janesville will work it up. Out of the zone along the far side boards. lost the handle on the pass, and Shaw picks it up. Janesville with a puck steal. They'll work back into the Shaw zone, top of the circle, down the faceoff dot, far side shot, and into the gut of Hill, and he'll hang on to it as he's looking around to see where exactly it was. And we'll have a face-off upcoming. Far side face-off dot, Janesville offensive zone. Off the draw. Down there around the face-off dot. Shaw got a stick on it, sent it down into the far side corner. Janesville with possession now down below the goal line, worked around the back of the net here to the near side. Back here to point, near side. Janesville shot on net. Kick save over here to the near side corner and around the back of the net. Out along the far side boards across center ice. Janesville able to chip it back across center ice, and Shaw regain control in their zone and send it over here near side. Shaw gains entry into the Janesville zone. Janesville picks it up. Face-off dot near side, tries to work it off the boards. They do. Out across center ice it comes. Shaw pick it up at their blue line, work it over to the far side. Janesville with the steal, working it back across here to the near side into the Shaw zone. Janesville looking for the center pass out front. There it is. Shot goes wide, or off the pads and goes wide over to the far side. Shaw pick up, work it out of the zone, cross center ice. Coming into the Janesville zone there, Janesville able to get a poke check, tie it up, bring it out along the near side boards. Shaw send it back in the near side corner and all the way over there to the far side boards. Center ice, they'll send it back down and in. Near side corner it is. Shaw pick it up, work it out here along the near side boards. Makes a move, they gain entry. Near side boards, cuts it over, back door, far side shot. And a big save by Janik, and it kicks over here to the near side. They'll send it rink wide, far side out of the zone. It comes center ice it is. Shaw with it just inside their zone. They send it over here near side. Janesville will pick it up, and they'll be just in their zone. They'll send it far side. Trying to work up through the middle of the center ice. Puck will go down in on Hill, and he'll have to cover it and get the whistle. Offensive zone face-off for Janesville. Far side dot. Draw comes back to the far side point. They'll work it back up and in. Near far side corner goes below the goal line. Janesville with it down there below. Comes out into the slot. Shaw pick it up. They'll work it up and out. Face-off dot. Far side shot. Janik coming up with a big save. Rebound, and Janesville picks it up. Works it out along the far side. Out at center ice it is. Shaw reverses it back, down here near side, tries to chip it up into the corner, and over the top of the net it goes, far side it is. Along the far side boards. Sticked over there, far side, rebound shot again, save, and back into the far side corner. Along the far side boards, out of the zone it comes. Shaw pick it up, they'll gain entry back in on the near side. Top of the circle, works down to the face-off dot. Shot and a save, and Janik will get the cover, and we'll get a whistle and an upcoming face-off. Off the draw, comes back here, top of the circle. Down into the far side corner it goes. Both Shaw players were wanting a piece of that one as the point was stepping up to let it rip. And down below the goal line, far side. Janesville with possession off the far side boards. Shaw able to hold it, sends it back into the corner. Janesville ties it up for a moment below the goal line. Around the back of their net, Janesville works it up here on the near side. Top of the circle near side, they'll work it up and out. Along the far side board, or near side boards into the zone. Top of the circle, not able to get a shot off as Shaw was able to body up and prevent the shot. Down in the Janesville zone, they'll regroup, send it out across center ice. And out of play up here to us is where it came. And we'll get a face-off upcoming. Off the draw comes here near side. Janesville's able to tie it up. They'll take it into the Shaw zone, and that, as it goes in, went off a stanchion side here, just off the Janesville bench. Out of play it went, and we'll be right back to the same face-off dot. Off the draw comes here to the near side boards. Janesville works it into the Shaw zone. Top of the circle, work down to the face-off dot here near side. Janesville able to keep it deep. Down below the goal line now in the far or near side corner. Around the back of the net to the far side. Far side corner, back to point, far side, not able to handle it. Out of the zone it comes. Along the far side boards as they chipped it in. Shaw was able to work it out. Janesville now works it back up that far side. Shaw with possession, center ice. Shaw gains entry on the far side, top of the circle, cuts towards the slot. Shot wide of the net over here into the near side. High in the zone, sends it over far side along the boards, top of the circle, far side. Shaw has it. Shot comes through the front of the net and over here along the near side boards. Shaw drops it down below the goal line, near side. Janesville ties it up, sends it over here in the near side corner. Along the near side boards. Push down back below the goal line. Round the back of the net, far side. Kicked up along the far side boards. Janesville able to work it out past point. Cross center ice on the far side. Janesville coming in heavy, trying to pick up the puck, and Shaw able to work it back out into the Janesville zone. Top of the circle there, far side. Works down, shot off of Zen. Far side corner, and Janesville clears it out. Janesville gain possession of the puck first as it enters into the Shaw zone. Down in the far side corner it is. Shaw will pick it up down there. They'll work it back up and out. Clear zone to leave. Cross center ice they go. They'll gain entry, top of the circle, far side. Shot goes wide of the net here into the near side corner. Janesville trying to work it up and out. Shaw able to get a stick on it, holds it for a moment, sends it back down into the corner. Near side corner. Shaw pick it up. Top of the circle here, near side. They'll send it over far side. Point, top of the circle, shot off the pads of Janik and into the far side corner it is. Shaw bodies up, works it over, brings it towards the slot. Janesville able to tie it up. In the high slot it is. Janesville got a stick on it, works it out of the zone. Shaw gained possession and try to work it back in. Along the far side boards, Janesville's able to bounce it down into the Shaw zone. Shaw lost an edge down below their net. Janesville has it in the faceoff dot near side. Centering pass, not able to get there. And Shaw picks it up far side, works it out of the zone. They got a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Shot goes up and high over the top of the net and into the near side corner and along the near side boards. Top of the circles here near side. Janesville tries to work it out. They do. Shaw picks it up though out at center ice. They'll work it back in on the far side. And Janesville with it there on the far side. Centering pass out, tipped and down. And icing it is as Hill didn't have to play it. And we'll have a Janesville defensive zone face-off upcoming. 2 minutes, 50 seconds to go here in the second. 1-1 game. 25-9 are the shots on net. Favor of Shaw. Off the draw, back to the top of the circle on the far side. Janesville gets possession. Works it down around the back of the net over here to the near side corner. Shaw, top of the circle, near side. Goes down, sticked and held by Janik, and will get a face-off upcoming. Near side dot, draw goes over to the near side boards. Pass, centering pass goes down below the net on the far side. Janesville will work it up the far side boards. Tied up. Back down below the goal line in the far side. Janesville with possession. Working it back up the far side boards. Top of the circle now, far side. Shaw able to get a stick on it, holds it up. And Shaw with it back down. Centering pass through the middle over here now onto the near side. Top of the circle, shot goes up, bouncing around. And Janik gets a glove down on top of it, stick. And another defensive zone face-off upcoming for your Jayhawks. 2:04 to go here in the second. Off the draw. Puck goes back down below the goal line. Held up and up here to the top of the circle near side. A lot going on there. Couldn't keep up with it. Centering pass by Shaw. Out front in the slot. Kicked back over wide to the far side. And tipped in here along the near side boards. Janesville able to chip it out. Center ice. Shaw pick it up. They'll work it over their far side circle. They'll double back here to the near side. Along the near side boards. They'll gain entry. They'll send it down below the back of the Janesville net. Over there on the far side. Janesville tries to wrap it up the boards. Chipped up and out. Janesville will work down. They got a 3-on-1 if they get going. Janesville far side faceoff dot. Out to the slot. Shot. Bouncing around in front. There it is. Still loose. And Janesville gets the goal as Hill wasn't sure where it was at. And Janesville puts number 2 on the board and takes the lead here late in the second period.
20, no assist.
So Carter Stuke coming up with that one. Puck bouncing around. Off the draw, back to the point there on the far side. Shaw work it up into the Janesville zone, far side corner around the back of the net here. And they'll send it back along the far side boards. Janesville, far side corner, lost sight of it, and Shaw kicks it back below behind the net of Janesville and over to the far side. It is. Shaw along the far side boards in the corner. They have possession down below the goal line now here on the near side. Janesville gets a stick on it, ties it up, tries to work it up here on the near side boards. They'll double it back down. They'll go back around their net to the far side. Around the far side boards, out to point. Shaw able to hold out at the blue line, send it back down along the far side boards, now down below the goal line. Shaw with it down below the goal line, 35 seconds to go on the clock. Top of the circle, near side, or far side shot, up and over the net, and back over there, far side face-off dot, and Janesville will get the entry back into the Shaw zone. Down in the far side corner it goes. Behind the Shaw net, Shaw bring it up on that far side. And they'll send it all the way down, and we'll have an icing with just under 13 seconds to go here in the game on the far side dot. Far side faceoff dot. Janesville offensive zone. Draws hung up on the dot. Shot goes on net. Kicks back over. Top of the circle. Shaw gains the exit, and they're going to get entry in. Over here on the near side. Shot up and over. Tried to get it top shelf and off the shoulder of Janik, and he comes up huge here in the second period. And Janesville go into the second intermission with a 2-1 lead over Shaw. All right, the end of second intermission, and we're going to start The last 15 minutes of this game, Janesville with a 2-1 lead. Shots 28-11 in favor of Shaw. We'll have Hill off to my right, Janik off to my left, and we're going to get this third period underway. Right now. Draw kicks over here in front of the Shaw bench. They'll work it up the near side boards into the Janesville zone. Janesville trying to work it up and out. Shaw able to hold. Top of the circle near side. Working down. Shot. Save up and high, and it went off the rafters, I believe, and we'll have a play that went dead. Near side dot. Janesville defensive zone. Draw goes back to point on the near side and sends it over to the far side. Shaw able to hold it, sends it around the back of the net here into the near side corner. Shaw there first. Janesville ties it up. Point for Shaw. High flying shot goes over there, far side corner. Shaw trying to get a centering pass around the back of the net into the near side corner. It goes. Janesville works it up here high in the zone, and Shaw will pick it up, work it out. Center ice, regroup. They'll send it back in, bouncing around in the high slot. Janesville will work it out. Cross center ice. Shaw with the steal. They're out at center ice, and they'll work it back into the Janesville zone. Top of the circle, far side, and down in the zone around the back of the net here to the near side. Shot goes on, gloved and held by Janik, and we'll get a face-off upcoming. Near side face-off dot, Janesville defensive zone. Draw hung up there, back now here to the point, near side. Shot goes up, off a body, off the post, doesn't go in. Wow, that looked like it was going to catch far side. And Janik will have to give that post a kiss here later on. And down into the Shaw zone, below the goal line. Over into the far side corner it goes. Shaw working it up along the far side boards. Janesville gets a stick on it, held it up for a moment, and it'll come out over here near side center ice. And Janesville will carry it just inside their zone. Send it back out. Shaw works it back down below the goal line. They'll have to regroup as they were offsides. Janesville with it along the near side boards. High in the zone. Shaw sent it up on net. Oh! And that was off a body as Janik was coming over to pick it up. Not able to regroup and catch it as it caught far side. And Shaw puts the tie on the board.
17 from 97.
So Christopher Johnson gets the goal. And Rex Giegrich, I apologize, gets the assist. Cross center ice. Shaw takes the entry with a botch pass by Janesville. Stop, shot, rebound, saved by Janik. Second rebound by Janik. It goes down below the goal line. Behind the net it is. Shaw just had two huge opportunities out in front of the net, and Janik will reach out there, get the glove cover, and we'll get a save and a face-off upcoming in the Janesville defensive zone. Off the draw, comes here high in the slot. Janesville gets a stick on it. They'll work it up and out along the near side. Trying to work it down around the point of Shaw. They'll dump it deep into the near side corner. And below the goal line it is. Shaw will try to work it around. Janesville picks it up here near side, trying to get a centering pass off the skates of Shaw, and they'll work it up and out along the far side boards. Out at center ice. Shaw able to send it back into the Janesville zone, down below the goal line, far side. Janesville sends it over here near side corner. Along the near side boards, Janesville able to clear it across center ice. We'll have an icing up coming. No, waved off. Down here in the near side corner. Shaw trying to work it out. Down around the back of their net, they'll go to the far side. They'll cut back towards the near side and work up near side face-off dot. Janesville got a stick on it, bouncing around in the slot. Still loose. Top of the circle here near side. Shaw gets a stick on it, works it out. Janesville will pick it up at center ice. They'll work it back in off the far side boards, and Shaw quickly send it back out to center ice. Janesville slaps it back down towards the Shaw zone. Janesville gain entry, High in the slot. Shaw lost the handle on it there for a minute. Both teams couldn't get to it, and they'll work it down around the back of their net, and Shaw will have possession down here in the near side corner. Wrap it around the boards to the far side. Shaw will have it over there. Work it, try it just outside the zone. James was able to tie it up and send it right back in. Top of the circle, far side. Janesville lost the handle as Shaw tries to work it out, and now it'll come out along the far side boards at center ice. Shaw will dump it down in just below the goal line. Janesville sends it around the back of the net. Top of the circle, working down into the near side. Around the back of the net, far side, center pass out front. Janik sends the stick out, pulls it back in, gets the cover, and we'll get a defensive zone face-off for your Jayhawks. And we'll have a penalty on your Jayhawks.
Minor for slashing.
So slashing on Franklin Lund, and Janesville will go on the penalty kill for 2 minutes. 11:06 to go in the third, all tied at 2. It'll be a 4-on-5 in favor of Shaw. Off the draw along the far side boards. Back to the point. Shaw shot wide of the net down here into the near side corner. Shaw with possession down here. Working around the back of the net to the far side. Down below the goal line they are. Centering pass comes out here high. Top of the circle, far near side. Shot off the stick of Janesville. Centering pass out front. And bodied up and lost the puck just inside the Shaw zone. They'll send it over here along the near side boards, and they'll gain entry into the Janesville zone. Along the near side boards it is. Shaw centering pass out front. Janesville able to pick it up and work it up the far side boards. Out of the zone it is. Center ice. Shaw picks up possession, regains entry. Top of the circle, far side. Janesville got a stick on it, works it out. And Shaw will pick it up just the other side. Center ice and quickly dump it back in. Down below the goal line, Janesville zone it is, far side. Far side corner, Janesville with possession. Trying to work it up the far side boards. They're working around the back of their net now here to the near side. Off the near side boards, Janesville will chip it up and out. Center ice it is. Shaw pick it up, work it just inside their zone, and send it off the far side boards and across center ice they are. Up through the high slot, they gain entry into the Janesville zone, lost the handle. Janesville pick it up, reverse it right back out. I thought they were yelling off, evidently not. Shaw will have it, far side face-off dot. Shot, Janet grabs it. It's somewhere in his pads. And a whistle. Face-off near side dot. Janesville defensive zone. Draw comes back here to the top of the circle. Point near side. Sends it down into the corner. They'll pick it up. Shaw pick it up below the goal line behind the Janesville net. Now worked over to the far side. Centering pass out front. Off the pads of Janik on the backside. And there it is as they get it on backdoor goal. And they take the lead here in the third period as Janesville was down a man. (35, 78, and 8). So 35 with the goal. Jack Ledvorowski. So Jack with the goal down below the Janesville goal line. On the near side, Janesville send it up the boards here. Along the near side boards. Up and out of the zone it comes. Shaw pick it up at center ice. And I believe we have a penalty upcoming.
That's unsportsmanlike conduct, guys. You can't cheer that hit. You can't cheer that hit. No, you don't. Let's go.
Unsportsmanlike conduct call. So Shaw will serve a penalty for an unsportsmanlike, cheering on a hit, a rule for Waha. Not allowed to cheer on a hit on the ice. And Janesville will go on the power play. 8:53 to go here in the third. 3-2 is the game. Off the draw here, near side dot. Cross center ice. Janesville pick it up, work it just inside their zone. Top of the circle here, near side. They'll work it up and out. Cross center ice into the Shaw zone. Along the near side boards. Tried to get a centering pass. Shaw was able to hold it up there at the faceoff dot. Shaw's going to go on an odd man rush. They're going to get a breakaway, top of the circle, near side. Shot right into the gut of Janik, and he easily grabs a hold of that one and hangs on to it. And we'll have an upcoming faceoff in the Janesville defensive zone. On the draw here in the near side, back to the point, near side, they'll dump it back down into the near side corner. Janesville will get there, work it up the near side boards. Out of the zone they'll come. Along the near side, across center ice, into the Shaw zone they go. Down below the goal line, near side, Janesville stop, hold it. They'll try to free up some space. Down below the goal line here on the near side. Janesville with possession, works it back here at top of the circle. Shot! And they get the goal! And Janesville put the tying goal on the board on the power play.
So one guy's got to get back in the box.
That's right. Who'd you get the penalty on?
36, I think.
36 Blacks got to go in the blocks.
What? Didn't have a 36.
Oh. Who'd you have?
I had
Number 8's been hooked up and down the ice for 2 games. You haven't called it. I don't think we have.
All right, so 3-3 game, just under 8 minutes to go. All right, so there's a penalty on the play. So Shaw will be back down a man. James will be on the power play again. Tied game, center ice along the far side boards. Janesville sends it into the Shaw zone. Tried to work it out there on the near side. Janesville tries to get down, shot out in front. Hill gets the cover and a whistle. Face off, Janesville offensive zone, near side dot. Off the draw, goes down below the goal line. Shaw tries to work it up along the near side boards. Janesville point, near side, sends it in up in net, chipped, and off the pads of Hill, and it'll come up and out. Janesville will work it over to the far side. Center ice it is. They'll dump it back down in the Shaw zone. Bouncing around through the slot. They'll send it up over here, and it bounces up through center ice. They'll work down into the Janesville zone. Back door, shot goes off the pads of Janik and over here into the near side corner. Top of the circle, near side. Held and gloved by Janik, and we'll get a defensive zone face-off. Near side dot, Janesville defensive zone. Draw goes down in favor of Janesville. Along the near side boards it is. Trying to work it up. Shaw able to send it back down below the goal line. Behind the net it is. Over to the far side. Janesville with possession. Face off dot far side. Trying to work it up. Shaw able to hold it. Janesville gets a stick on it. Sends it back out. Center ice it is. Back and forth. Janesville lost the handle there at their blue line. Shaw gains entry along the far side. Moves it towards the face-off dot, far side, bouncing around in on Janik. And he'll get the cover and a quick whistle by the official. Face-off dot, far side. Draw works over to the far side boards. Out of the zone it comes. Face-off dot, far side, bouncing around at center ice. Shaw will pick it up. They'll work it in on the far side. Janesville picks it up, sends it right back out. Headman pass here at center ice goes down in on the near side boards. Puck sitting around there, face-off dot near side. Shaw gets a stick on it. They're going to work it up through the high slot. Janesville just picks it up just outside the zone. Here along the near side, and they'll send it back in the near side corner. Down into the far side, it'll slide. Along the far side boards. Janesville works it back to the point, far side. Works it over here near side. And dump back down into the near side corner. Below the goal line, near side, Janesville has possession. Worked along the near side. Centering pass out front. Both teams 5 aside. Shaw works it out of their slot up along the far side boards. They gain entry along the far side. Shot off a stick and over here to the near side corner it comes. Point here near side. Shot off a Janesville stick and bouncing around. Never makes it to the net. Along the near side boards, Shaw pick it up here at the point. Hits his own player in the back. Shot along the far side, or around the back of the net to the far side. Trying to get the wraparound, not able to. Shaw over there, far side, centering pass tip, and it goes wide into the near side corner. Shaw back from the corner, out here to the top of the circle, and they'll wrap it back down below the goal line. They'll take it around the back of the net to the far side. Far side corner it is, kick back over here near side. Shaw with possession around the back of the Janesville net. Along the far side, out front, centering pass, shot, and it kicked over here into the near side, top of the circle. Shaw kicks it back down below the goal line. Janesville picks it up there on the far side. They'll work it up and out. Center ice, Shaw pick it up. Janesville chip it down along the near side boards, and Shaw will work it up along the far side. They'll gain entry into the Janesville zone, top of the circle, far side, shot goes up. Rebound out front, loose along the near side of the net. And we get a cover and a lot of bodies out front. And the Janesville defensive zone face-off upcoming. Off the draw, it'll work out of the zone. Shaw will pick it up at their blue line, try to work it back up across center ice. They'll gain entry in the high slot of Janesville. Shot, gloved and held by Janik. And we'll have an upcoming face-off here in the Janesville defensive zone. Near side dot, Janesville defensive zone. Draw goes along the near side boards. Shaw tries to get a shot up on net. Janesville able to deflect it down, keep it over here wide. From the point, shot goes up in the slot. Janesville got a stick on it. Near side, Shaw steps up, face-off dot, far side, shot. Over wide here into the near side corner it comes. Janesville pick it up over here. They'll work it up and out. Send it rink wide over to the far side. Into the Shaw zone. Face-off dot far side. Janesville send it off the stick of hill around the back of the net here to the near side corner. Shaw gets it up along the near side boards here. They'll send it to a headman. Janesville able to get a stick on it. Tie it up for a moment at center ice. Now Shaw will work it in. Far side, Janesville zone. Shot goes wide of the net over there, far side below the goal line. Shaw with it, centering pass out front. Janesville got a stick on it, keeps it wide, far side. Down around the back of the net here now to the near side. Shaw with it off the near side boards out here to point. They'll chip it up and in, deep down in the far side corner. Trying to get a centering pass. Janesville got a stick on it, holds it up into the far side corner. Shaw with it. Down below the goal line, far side. They get a centering pass towards the face-off dot off a Janesville stick, and it's held up along the far side boards. Along the far side boards. Kicked out here to the high slot. Janesville will work it up and out. Cross center ice. And out it comes, and I believe we have a penalty upcoming. Or offsides, I should say. He had his hand in the wrong direction. 3-3 is the game. 3:01 left in the third. 46-15, shots on net, favor of Shaw. They'll work it out of their zone, far side, down into the Janesville zone along the far side boards. Janesville pick it up. They'll work it down around the back of their net. Stop. Tied up now behind their net on the far side. Shaw comes up with it, try to get a centering pass. Janesville able to get a stick on it, send it along the far side boards, and Shaw works it back down in the corner. Shaw in the corner. Down along here, back around the back of the net. Over there, far side. Centering pass out front. Shot and a goal. And they put that one in on that far side. Thirteen from 8. 13 from 8. Aiden Draves with the goal. Keegan Kowalski with the assist. Two and a half minutes to go. Shaw takes the lead 4-3. Along the far side board, just inside the Janesville zone. Janesville able to tie it up, work it back out across center ice, down into the Shaw zone it is now. Shaw working around the back of their net here to the near side corner. Along the near side board, Shaw able to chip it up and out, across center ice. Janesville ties it up just in front of their bench. Down into the Janesville zone it goes. They'll work it over far side, top of the circle. Out of the zone, not out of the zone. Shaw was able to hold it. Now James will pick it up along the far side boards. They'll chip it up and out. Shaw picks it up just inside, or just outside, and sends it back inside. Behind the Janesville net, Janesville has it, brings it over here near side, works it off the near side boards. Out of the zone it comes. Shaw gets it. They'll work it back in. Janesville picks it up just inside. Chip it up over to the far side. Shaw again picks up possession at center ice. Off the far side boards, center ice it is. Shaw with possession. They'll gain entry into the Janesville zone. Top of the circle, far side. Shot wide of the net, goes around the back and over here to the near side boards. Shaw sent it down below the goal line in the near side corner. Tie it up along the near side. Shaw comes up with it. They work towards net, try to get a centering pass through the crease, and over to the far side it goes. Shaw from over there gets a stick on it. Centering pass over here, top of the circle, near side. Shot goes up. And that one, Janik thought he had it in the glove, and it caught top corner. And Shaw puts number 5 on the board here late in the third. I'm sorry, what? Number 14 with that goal, Aiden Maves, unassisted. Off the draw, back to the Janesville point, just inside their zone, top of the circle, far side. They'll work it out. Shaw will pick it up, send it right back in, around the back of the Janesville net. Over on the far side boards it is. Janesville will chip it out, cross center ice. 45 seconds to go in the game. Down in the far side corner, Shaw will work it up the far side boards. Shaw not able to get it out. Janesville able to send it back deep below the net. 32 seconds to go. Shaw here on the near side tries to get it out. Janesville sets up. Shot wide of the net to the near side, and it bounces over to the far side corner. Shaw work it up and out of their zone. Out at center ice it is. Janesville with the intercept. Shaw trying to work it across. Over here, center ice near side. 13 seconds to go. They'll send it in on the Janesville zone. Janesville near side corner. Tried to work it up and out. Shaw able to hold along the near side boards it is. Janesville trying to chip it up and out. And Shaw will pick up game number 2 here, 5-3. You've been watching youth hockey on Blue Line Basics.